Hello, it's Sandra. I've decided it's time to show you my art journal that I've made out of a phone book, which is kind of obsolete now. They don't send them out anymore. It's made from one of these. There. This one is a little thinner than this one. I've covered it in one of my painted papers, and I found a piece of scrap paper. Started it in 2021, so there was a big break in between starting it and continuing with it this year. The materials I've used are mainly, when you see black paint, it's this acrylic paint, the last of my acrylic paint. Because I used to use acrylic paint all the time, and I just decided I didn't want to use it anymore. I don't like the plasticiness of it. So I used it up as much as I could in my other art journals, and then all the paint that I had left, I mixed it into one tub and got this. And I've had that ever since, just to use it on bits and pieces. The other thing I use is soft pastels. These are soft pastels, and to set it, I spray it with hairspray. I've also started using gouache paint, or gouache paints. Some of the soft pastels, I just remembered, I mixed. So this isn't, I lied, this isn't really the last of my acrylic paint. I've got this very cheap, dirt cheap acrylic paint. I think it was something like 99p. And I sometimes mixed the pastels, soft pastels, with that paint to make it into a coloured paint. When I work in the art journal, I just do whatever I fancy doing in that moment. Sometimes I start pages off with collaging bits of paper on. Pages like this are from when, I think it was during lockdown, I decided to, actually, yeah, it was during lockdown. I decided to take some magazines, glue stick, and this book upstairs to my bedroom. I camped in bed and did some sticking, some gluing and cutting. feel free to pause the video if you want to have a closer look at a page or a longer look at a page. There are a lot of pages in this book. I tend not to prepare the pages beforehand, as in, you know, try to make them thicker. It just, if I collage them on them, they naturally become thicker. If I don't feel like collaging and I just slap some paint on, it becomes as thick as the paint. I do make up phrases, whatever comes to mind. If I fancy writing something on a page, I'll write whatever word or words I think of. So this says, flirting with the possibilities of life and risking punishment. A lot of these pages have started off with melted wax crayon. I have these wax crayons that I was desperate to get rid of, and I don't like just throwing stuff out. I enjoy trying to get rid of them. So I melted it onto these pages and started these pages off with some melted wax marks. That's where a lot of the texture on these pages has come from. And this is where I'm up to. The rest of these pages, as I said, melted wax crayon. I eventually managed to finish this stuff off. Some stickers. After I stopped working in primary schools, I had this bunch of stickers. So some lovely shiny watercolour paint that my daughter's got for me at Christmas. And that's it. I think we'll stop there. Bye bye.